I believe there's one big adventure in every heart, and I always had that adventurous spirit, and I knew I was going to do something, I just didn't know what it was going to be. My name's Wendy Searle. I'm 44, almost 45, and in December this year I'm attempting to go and be the fastest woman to ski solo, unsupported, to the geographic South Pole. To be the fastest means to do it in fewer than 38 days, which is ambitious, but as Shackleton said, challenges are just things to be overcome. I would absolutely not have believed you if you'd told me 10 years ago that this is where I'd be sitting now and preparing to do this record attempt. I had a very ordinary life. I worked in an office, had a young family. I loved adventurous things, but I'd never had that one big adventure. As the kids became older, I started thinking more about what is it that's out there that's going to really challenge me. And I think when you start challenging yourself and pushing yourself outside your comfort zone, that's where the magic happens. That's when you realise just how much you're capable of.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
I worked hard.
I started to see that when I started doing smaller things, and the momentum really built, and then kind of ended up at the start line of this extraordinary journey. I didn't realise it was going to be Antarctica until I met a team that had done that, and then started reading a few books, got really drawn into the whole idea of it, and then I was hooked, and it had to be there. It couldn't have been anywhere else. I think I was probably about 38, 39 when I decided I would see whether someone who'd had no experience could actually go and do something like that. I went to an ordinary school. I wasn't from a family of adventurers, but there's definitely space for everybody in adventure and expeditions. We need more women, we need people from every background who can go in and do these things. Training for an expedition like this is a really big commitment. When I trained for the first expedition, I trained 6 days a week, twice a day. I spent a lot of time recording tyres. I spent a lot of time in the gym, running up hills. My whole thing is about consistency. So I was average at sport at school. I was never great at anything really, but by a consistent approach, I've been able to make quite big gains. The physical preparation is huge, but it's within reach. Being able to make yourself put on your trainers and go for that hill session or go out for that tyre haul for 2-3 hours is what makes all the difference over time. My approach to this record attempt is definitely incremental gains. I need to be X% faster, I need to be X% lighter. It's all about speed. If you get blisters, that can be the end of an expedition. So looking after your feet and having comfortable feet is absolutely critical. Compeed's been something that I've known about forever in the guides, and it's always been like number one thing that you should always have with you if you're going on any kind of hiking trip or adventure at all, you know. Such a small thing, but a small thing shouldn't stand in the way of a big dream, a big adventure, and a big goal. I want women in particular, mothers in particular, but everybody to kind of think, actually, what is that hard thing that I'm afraid of doing? What is that hard thing that I've put aside because other things have got in the way, or I've put family and career first? You have so much else to give, and there's so much else out there. You get so much self-confidence and so much back from that it allows you to tackle all those other things that we have to deal with in life. If I can persuade one person to go for that run, or one person to apply for that job, or go on that incredible trip, whatever it is, then I feel like I've shared some of that expedition magic with everyone else. Having ambitious goals that you don't actually know whether you're going to achieve, putting yourself out there is so important. I'm going to absolutely give it everything I've got with the record attempt, and I will be satisfied because I know that I'll leave nothing behind when I finally reach the end.